Hey there, welcome to this video update on our trip. This is like maybe just the second one that I've done since our trip. I would have loved to have done it outside by the RV park, out and about. Would have been such a nicer view and everything, but as it turns out, I am in the bedroom here doing it because it is pretty cold out there and it's dark. Wanted to do it earlier, but we arrived. We went out for a walk with the family. There's a lake and stuff and a little walk. It was cold, pretty nippy though. So, and then stopped at the playground and then came in and I had to get supper and most all the children went down and got their showers. And then yeah, after supper, it was too dark to go out, and it was just increasingly, a little colder. I wouldn't really wanted to go. So I'm doing it in here, but I'm going to be putting pictures throughout it. So as I talk and share, I'll have pictures, I guess, at the RV park here we're at. Like I said, there's a little lake, and yeah, it's quite nice. Right in the middle, it's just on the side of the city of Sioux City in Nebraska now. So, or it's not mixed up, but we were in North Dakota and South Dakota, so wrong if I've got it wrong, but yeah, anyway, all right, look it up for yourself. Sioux City and at the RV park here, and yeah, I will get into sharing the last couple days. Okay, so I think I recorded the first night. Yeah, we stayed at an RV park. It was kind of hard in Alberta. It was kind of hard to find, or was we in Saskatchewan already? Saskatchewan. It was kind of hard to find RV parks there because of the season. It's very cold and they close in October, middle of October, so it's kind of hard to find one. And then we got another one. So just one in Saskatchewan, and then another one in Toko, Saskatchewan. Well, not an RV park, but there was kind of an RV. It's closed too, but the family friend that we met with and got to visit said that we could just pull into the RV park and it was electricity and just took up there, and so we did. And so so that was really nice. And then the next morning before we took off, we dropped some money in a note in the city office, a slot in the door. So yeah, and so yeah, quaint little town of Togo, Saskatchewan. We were married there 24 years ago because my family used to live there, so we were living there. Mom, dad, mom, some of my I have a couple brothers living there too, and stuff. And they had houses there, so we walked around the town downtown. She got from the shower, and if you can get a hairbrush yet. Okay, so we walked around the town, and that was fun with the children. Walked past the community hall where we got married, and so we had to get our picture outside the hall and downtown. Yeah, walked down Main Street and went. Don't. Went past the houses where the house my dad and mom had, the house of my brothers and stuff, and that was kind of interesting. Very getting old. Well, two of them weren't livable anymore, but yeah, different. But it was neat to do that with a family, and that family friend. That was really neat to meet up with him. He used to run the post office and upholstery shop, and did cooking for our wedding. So that was neat. Did some of the cooking along with a couple of the ladies in the community. They kind of teamed up and did the food for our wedding. And so yeah, it was really neat to get to reconnect with him after all of these years. 24 years later, we got to connect with him and visit, and it, just really nice, really caring fellow, and yeah, that was neat. That was fun. We were back when our oldest was a year old, so it had been 23 years since we'd been there, but 24 years ago that we were married. Okay, enough of that. Last night we stayed in a Walmart parking lot in North Dakota. So, because we couldn't find an RV park, like I said, a lot of them are closed this far north. A lot of them closed for the year. This one here is open year long, but again, we found some around here that was closed. But we were out of the snow, but we were in snow at that time. It was colder, snow. Now it's cold, but no snow right here. And yeah, so Walmart parking lot was the first time we parked there. That was kind of interesting for us. We went in that night, got some stuff for our supper, so kind of neat. And then the next morning, he went back in and got some few more a couple more items and stuff, and our water had frozen, but so I actually got us some gallons of water to use. And so, yeah, we've been having little challenges, part of traveling, especially this time of year, but traveling just, yeah, on the road and with a big rig, something is always going wrong. Like, our furnace is making a lot of noise, so we're going to have to get that checked out. Some other things that's acting up, we got to get checked out eventually. A lot of the outlets aren't working right now, so we've got to get that checked out. And so down the road, we're going to get to our sons in Illinois, maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. And because it'll be quite a ways to get to their place in Illinois tomorrow. But we're looking forward to getting to the RV park there and spending a couple of days, so I'll report there. And we crossed the border, yeah. So yesterday into North Dakota, and I wasn't kind of ready for the fact that some things you cannot cross for food items, and we got some stuff taken away. Again, that happened to us, not coming up into U.S. from U.S. to Canada, but from the Mexico border. We coming up on our trip from Texas in the spring, we went into Baja California and then crossing back some stuff that we had with us. And even though we had bought it in the States and we had it in Mexico, then it was like, oh, it's contaminated now, and they took it away. So this time I wasn't expecting that. They took away some tomatoes we had just bought, rice, because I didn't have it in the packaging. Even if we did, they said certain, depends where it came from, they wouldn't have allowed it. And potatoes they took away, garlic. Did I already mention the tomatoes? Yeah, tomatoes, potatoes, garlic, rice. I think that's it. Oh, onions was cut off just for the next day, like a deadline for the onions. So they left me my onions, but there was a spreader one. She took that. She said, nope. The next day later, we wouldn't have been able to have the onions to cross. And the carrots in my fridge, you kind of overlooked that. She said if there was any, so it sounds like that wouldn't be something you could really carry. The any raw meat, chicken and stuff, would have been a no-no. So I'm just like, oh, I was expecting that. It's like, so anybody, my fellow RVers, when you cross, don't just stock up on a whole lot of stuff and get to the border and then be disappointed when it's all taken away. Probably just kind of wait on go and check more, on the website and see what you can and cannot carry, because I wouldn't want you to get there stocked up in your fridges and everything and feeling, whoa, we're ready for our trip. Get there, zip, they take it all away. Because and it really looked like there could have been more things, even kind of on the chart that she gave us. I'm like, oh, maybe it could have been more things she could have asked me about and taken away too, but didn't. So yeah, just a heads up. And they didn't even ask about the cat, so we had our cat fully with papers and everything. Watch out, fully with papers and all, but yeah. The rabies shots up to date and the health up to date, but they didn't ask about our cat, so. All right, I guess that's it for this one. I'm including pictures to make it more interesting, and we will update on the road. Just you can come in now and say bye. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Take care. God bless. We'll keep you updated.
I love you. Bye.